Good evening and welcome to Thessaloniki in Greece. It's regular season Group D action between PAOK and Falco Szombathely of Hungary. It's game day 9 and it's the last game before the festive season break. So both teams will be wanting to end 2019 on a high, especially with PAOK in bottom place, which is 8th, and Falco Szombathely currently in 6th. 3-5 is PAOK's record. 4-4 is Falco Szombathely. Here's the games. Telegon Basketball play Hapakassa Brindisi of Italy. Dijon play Neptunus Klaipėda. And Casamont Zaragoza play Besiktas Sompo Zigota. 2 games tonight, 2 games tomorrow. It's the last Tuesday and Wednesday before the festive break, as I say. And these teams have played each other this season. These are the reverse fixtures. Falco Szombathely won in Hungary 76-66 behind MVP game day 7 Zoltan Pearl. 23 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Here is the Group D standings as they are at the moment. Telecom Basketball currently leading 5-3. Dijon, who Szombathely beat last week, are 5-3 also. And then 4 teams on 4-4. It's so close. And then 2 teams on 3-5. So there's one game, one good win that can change everything for these teams. And it's just a massive game here. Such a lot can happen with a win for PAOK and with a loss on the road for Falco Szombathely. They have not won a road game yet this season. Could it be tonight? Look out for Javonte Redic, Ron Curry, Zoltan Pearl, MVP game day 7, Benedict Verardi, the captain, Quinton Hooker, and the hero from last week, Marko Filipovic. He hit the massive 3 off the Zoltan Pearl missed free throw, kicked it back out to him. He made the 3 with just a couple of seconds remaining. Falco Szombathely are the visitors, and PAOK, who lost to Besiktas last week. Their leading performers, Adam Smith, Antoine Wiggins. Massive game last week in the loss against Besiktas. Jaquan Lewis, Zarakopoulos, he's 3rd in rebounds, but Smith leads the way in points. And he's 3rd in assists, and he had a big game last time these 2 teams met on game day 1. Antoine Wiggins last week, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 7 steals. As I say, they're on a 3-game winning streak, PAOK, until they lost to Besiktas. Falco Szombathely are on a 2-game winning streak, but both those games are at home. They won 4 at home and lost the 4 games away. So Falco Szombathely, they beat Dijon last week. Massive games. Well, Javonte Redic, 14 points, 9 rebounds, number 1. Look out for him. Ron Curry strong, showing 12 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Zoltan Pearl yet again, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. 5 turnovers though for Zoltan. And then Benedict Verardi, Zilar Benki, 2 top Hungarians. There's 3 24-year-olds on this team. They are a young team, just average age of 23. And then Marko Filipovic, 9 points, including that massive 3. He hit 2 of 7 from behind the arc. None bigger than the 3 he hit with 2.5 seconds remaining. And now to your hosts. PAOK Thessaloniki, there's Jaquan Lewis, 9 points, 5 assists last week in the 98-83 loss to Besiktas. Adam Smith, just 6 points last week. That's a big disappointment for him. Other contributors last week, Aaron Best, former Ludwigsburg player, so good Basketball Champions League experience, 15 points. Antoine Wiggins, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 steals last week. Quite extraordinary. Amanze Igakizi, 8 points. And Zane Knowles, 11 points. Just the 3 rebounds. He's been averaging nearer to 10 rebounds a game. But look out for the Bahamian. to do something special under the boards tonight. So this is massive for PAOK. It's a real big game for them. And there's Aaron Best just coming out, 15 points last week, and Antoine Wiggins, 25 points, 8 rebounds and 7 steals. He's just averaging 10.8 points a game is Antoine Wiggins for the season, and 5.6 rebounds. He's number 1 in rebounds. So he's way above all his stats the last week compared with the season. So something's got to give. PAOK, with a win, can get off the foot of the table. They will get to 4 and 4. Excuse me, 4 and 5, and Falco Szombathely will fall to 4 and 5. So it's just a massive, massive game. They want to go into the festive break, both teams feeling confident and looking forward to 2020. Both teams, as I said, lost domestically at the weekend. PAOK losing to Lavrio, 92-88. Adam Smith with 24 points there, and Falco Szombathely losing to their closest rival and the team they beat into second place to win the 2018-2019 Hungarian League Championships. Coolmond, they lost to them 70-83. Zoltan Pearl, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Those are referees for this evening. Luis Castillo from Spain, Erez Gurion from Israel, and Marek Kukalishik from Slovakia. I hope I got the pronunciation correct for Marek. And they are the best officials in Europe taking care of this game tonight. Here's the starting lineup. Redick, Pearl starts, normally comes off the bench. Benke, Hooker, Filipovic. I think the thinking there is Zoltan Pearl can score and build up positive stats so quickly. They want to get off to a good start. They don't want him to have to come in and rescue things. And there is Gashby Okul, 46-year-old Slovenian. He's been at Szombathely since 2018. He won the league for them and with them last season. And he's also won the Slovenian League and Cup Championship with Petro Olympia, so who are former Basketball Champions League teams. So plenty of experience, high-level European basketball. Now over to PAOK, starting 5, Lewis, Smith, Chizas, Egakizi and Zane Knowles playing big, rebounds, protecting the rim. Egakizi's a real athlete as well, 2 meters 3, so look out for him to deliver. But Javonte Redick is the #1 scorer and rebounds. As we look at Kostas Shalabides, the head coach for PAOK. Of course, it was Coach Kostas Flevarakis. Kostas Shalabides has taken over. Former top class player as well. And the crowds are in. Of course, it's nearly Christmas time. School is nearly out. The kids are realising you're on film, boys. Enjoy the game. And look at the travelling supporters from Hungary. There it is. Big moment. Big moment for that young man. Future star, maybe. You never know. And plenty of Szombathely fans right behind the Falco Szombathely bench. So this proves, I'm sure, to be a great game. Had an incredible game last week with Szombathely. They've won 82-81. Tough game for PAOK at Besiktas. They're back home in front of their adoring fans. The two-headed eagle is back home. Will it be flying high tonight, or will Falco Orkano Szombathely get 3 wins on the spin and get their first road win as well? Bit of humour there between Evangelos Margaritas and Zane Knowles. There's Quinton Hooker. There's the hero, Filipovic. Zoltan Pearl starting. This place is going to be rocking tonight. Plenty of away support for the Hungarian team, the Hungarian champions. PAOK, steeped in European history, haven't won a major trophy for a number of years. They won the league, Greek League in 1991, 92. They've got 3 Greek Cups. How they would love the Basketball Champions League. But first they got to get themselves off the foot of the table. Redick versus Knowles. PAOK in white. Falco Szombathely in the dark uniforms with the yellow trim. Welcome along on livebasketball.tv. My name's Graham Hiscott, and I'm sure this game will bring us much entertainment. So don't take your eyes off this one. Smith out to Lewis, is off right. And defensive rebound by Hooker. 24-year-old American, averaging 8.9 points a game. Zoltan Pearl, one of the best two-way players in this league, for sure. Back out to Pearl, extra pass, really smart, and it results in a wide-open shot. Good activity by Redick. He's looking sharp. That's a good sign. Pearl. Filipovic, he gets his own rebound. Good attack off the three-point line. After he made those 2 big threes last week, PAOK playing him tight, not wanting him to get off early. Marco Filipovic last week. 9 points, 2 of 7 from behind the arc, and how important that one was. Right at the end of right at the end of overtime. First overtime to get the win. And he makes the 2 free throws. So Marco Filipovic playing with much confidence. A 23-year-old. That's the average age of this team. Zoltan Pearl at 24. Hungarian international, as is Filipovic and Varadi and Benki. Smith pulls up, fades away. That's a tough shot. Filipovic, he can rebound and he can run the floor. Here he goes. And Redick right at the hoop. Filipovic streaking down the floor. And Redick followed him to the front of the rim for another 2 for Szombathely. 4-zip on the road. And blocked is Chizas. But rebound for Zane Knowles. That's what he does best. Redick, hands off. Wide open shot is good. Marco Filipovic, he is playing with such confidence. It's 7-2, and the Hungarians have come out hot, have not won a game on the road. Could this be the night in the Basketball Champions League? Lewis, left-hand finish, no good. But Knowles again. Right place, right time. A little jump hook over the front of the rim. Zoltan Pearl, he can create off the dribble or pull up just like that, and he plays at such a nice tempo at his pace. Almost causing the defense to freeze slightly, and then he'll make his move. 9-4. Falco Szombathely leading early. Knowles comes, hands off and screens, rolls. Pull up J from the free throw line is good. Jaquan Lewis. A lot of offensive talent on show here. Lewis, Pearl, Redick inside. 2 meters and 6. 27-year-old American, leading scorer and rebounder for this team, second in efficiency. There's Gashby-Kokon. Went through a lot of emotions last week to get that win versus Dijon, and now the challenge is different. It's a team at the other end of the table, but they're on the road in the PAOK Sports Arena in Greece. Redick up and under. Really good defense from Knowles. Excellent play without fouling from number 77 in white. Adam Smith, it's all Smith. He pulls up, little bit of fade is good. Adam Smith, 17 points a game. Only 6 points last week in the loss. They do rely on him heavily to deliver offensively. Oh, nice play. Gilard Benke just backing down his defender and spun baseline. And a quick score before the help could come. Whistle away from the ball. Lewis. Number one in assist, and maybe that's why they can't get it off. Yes, he can. Nice jump hook again. That's Zane Knowles' go-to shot. Just shooting over the outstretched hands of Szombathely, Biggs and Redick. Filipovic. Oh, Filipovic for the slam. That was wonderful play. Great distraction and decoy play there from the Hungarians, and worked a treat. 13-10 halfway through the first quarter here in Thessaloniki, Greece. Smith through the gap, kicks, shots up behind the arc is long. Offensive rebound for PAOK. And foul called on the floor. Just faked the handoff with Hooker. That was brilliant play. Real nice bit of read and react as Smith gets wide open. Just can't make the three, and here goes Pearl in the open floor. 3 on 2. But he gets it stolen, gets it back, and he puts it in. Bit of good fortune for the MVP of game day 7. But the harder you practice, the luckier you get. Timeout here in PAOK Thessaloniki. It's an old Gary player, the South African golfer, saying, but how true it is. And Pearl has come a long way, and he's trending in the right direction, which is good for Falco Szombathely. Let's listen in to the timeout. Welcome back. 15-10 lead, and there's the supporters who've made the trip across from Hungary, or maybe they live locally. But what a great thing to have just in the build-up to the break, festive break, to have as many supporters on the road. It's going to be a real treat to listen to both sets of fans in this amazing sports arena. Over 8,000 capacity. Not that quite that many here tonight, but there's much noise, much atmosphere here. Inside to the captain, Margaritis, who comes straight in, attacks the basket for a layup. Shots up just short. Good defensive effort by Margaritis. And he gets his just rewards. The ball's given to PAOK. And there's Benedek Varadi, another young Hungarian player, 24 years old. 4.7 points a game, 7 rebounds to Szombathely, 5 to PAOK. Margaritis going in again. Steps through, just can't get it to go. But he attacks the offensive rebound. They've identified a mismatch there. And good experience, Margaritis, 37 years old now, 2 meters 3. Filipovic is the same height, or maybe a centimetre taller. But Margaritis, plenty of experience as Zoltan Pell comes out and Ron Curry comes in. Oh, great offensive rebound. Zane Knowles off the Margaritis miss. Good activity from Zane Knowles early. He's doing really well, especially around the rim. Curry, Varadi. Filipovic attacks. And he is electric so far tonight, but he missed the close-in shot. Jaquan Lewis. Excuse me, Jaquan Lewis. Lewis all the way across to Smith, who attacks. And he can't get the score, but Zane Knowles gets the offensive rebound, but he's blocked by Benedek Varadi. Great physical play here. Zane Knowles, 8 points, 5 rebounds already. But let's see, the miss from Smith. Curry came over, Knowles gets it, but from behind, Benedek Varadi gets the block. Aaron Best in for PAOK, former Ludwigsburg player in the Basketball Champions League. Varadi, long two is good for Benedek Varadi. Nice play by the Hungarian international. Well, Lewis comes back out, defended. Smith just dribbles, steps round the defense, drag Curry out. Knocks down another 2. They need a big night from Adam Smith. 4 points so far, 2 of 4. Catch and shoot is good from downtown Zilar Benki. They're all ready to play as Szombathely, and given much encouragement by their fans. Margaritis, they're going into him in the post, whoever's guarding him. Lewis. Jaquan Lewis. Knowles gives him a screen. It comes back out for Best. Jab steps, goes left. All the way to the other side as the shot clock expires, but Knowles again with the offensive rebound. He's unstoppable underneath. Another 2 for Knowles, another offensive rebound and a putback. Redick temporarily loses control of the ball. Shot clock running down, and it's a long three. Ron Curry. It's a shootout here in Thessaloniki. 1 minute remaining in the first. Smith back in the post to Margarites, and he's getting fouled, which is what they want. Again, this time up against Curry. Reddick comes across, but he wasn't in position. There's Reddick, mid-air for the catch, straight back and straight back up to knock down the three. That's Curry's first foul. 26-year-old American. 12 points, 6 rebounds and 6 assists in the win in game day 2 against PAOK. Margarites choosing to pass to Zane Knowles there, and that might be second foul on Curry. Nice wraparound pass, and Curry got the wrong side of the big from the Bahamas. 2 meters 8 Zane Knowles. 73.3% from the free throw line. Texas A&M played in the G League, in the Japanese League and the French Pro A as well, and has found a home in PAOK. And the way he's playing tonight, we need him every centimetre. That 2 meters 8. Benke up fakes, cross court, extra pass, back across, and the shot's up, and Verardi, wherever they position themselves, Zilling. Benke and Verardi are doing so well. This time Verardi knocks the shot down. Filipovic as well. The young guns of Hungary are out and playing on the road in Greece tonight. Smith attacks down the lane, and that is real problems for Falco Szombathely, because that is the third foul of Ron Curry in 3 minutes and 37 seconds. They're going to have to get him out. I'm surprised they didn't get him out after the second foul, because straight away Adam Smith went at him. Can't leave him in. We're going to need him. It's a long game ahead. 3 quarters plus the 7.8 seconds remaining here. Adam Smith. Milan Chalon player in the France Pro A. 87% free throw shooter. And here comes Gagakazi. So what can Falco get in the last few seconds? Over half court, plenty of time, shots up, and it's just long from Devon Washington, but they got a wide open look. That was a nice effort by the Hungarian League champions. End of the first quarter, PAOK 21, Falco Szombathely 26. It's the statistics from the first quarter. 9 of 17 from 2-point range for PAOK. 9 of 20 from the field. 0 of 3 from behind the arc for PAOK. That's a nice job. That's great play. Completely deceived the PAOK defense. And Filipovic, who must be brimming with confidence, the 3-point hero in overtime against Dijon. And then a little bit of luck for the Game Day 7 MVP, bringing some delight to the Szombathely fans. And then Margarites came straight off the bench and went to work. He missed that, but look at Zane Knowles with a putback. Highlight play right there. Got to box the big man out. That's what he's in there for. He will just work that key area. And then Verardi just off the bounce. And then Smith, a really nice up fake. Quick dribble. And knocks down the two, and thanks the passer. And here is the man again. Knowles just catches the ball, steadies himself and finishes. 4 of 6 from behind the arc. Falco Szombathely, 6 of 12 from 2, 10 of 18 from the field. 4 assists, Falco Szombathely. Just 1 assist to PAOK. So let's just double check in relation to Ron Curry. He's on 3 fouls and he's staying in. It's going to put a lot of pressure on him. They do have Zoltan Pearl. Got Quinton Hooker as well, who can play guard. Benke or Verardi can help out as well. So Verardi has point guard duties for the moment to Zoltan Pearl, who can pretty much play 1 through to 4. Great pass. Just nice, really nice play straight out of the quarter break. And Wiggins picks up the foul. It's just good movement off the ball, and it causes problems for defenders as Washington gets hit. As soon as a defender's got to turn his head, move his body, look away from the ball or look away from his own player for a split second. They're going to have a look at this. It's quite a hard foul. Very quick look. These are all big calls. Just a regulation foul. Obviously deemed that Wiggins was doing his best to go for the ball, make a legitimate basketball play. So, Redick with the inbounds to Washington. He had a big game last week. They had some good moments against Dijon. Curry in foul trouble. So won't want to be doing anything too aggressive on offense. Pearl, he's just run out of time there. Surprising play from Pearl, just didn't pass the ball at all. Best to Chizaz. Shot class is in the game. PAOK, deep 3 is good. What a start. Apollo Choklas. First 3-pointer for PAOK, first 3-pointer for him inside, deep inside, and Redick just can't get it to go. He was at point blank range there. Just got to be careful, don't slam the ball down. And he comes out, the young man. 27-year-old American, leading scorer, leading rebounder, taking some time out on the bench. Pearl against Choklas. The 2 number 9s in direct opposition. Catch and shoot from Best is just short. Good rebound, Benedek Verardi. They're all going to have to contribute now, and the shot's up and it's down for Curry. Ron Curry, great look. It's the right decision to leave him out there. Regardless of his 3 fouls, he's just got to be protected. And he's up against Adam Smith, and they're just going to put him in pick and rolls and in difficult situations, I'm sure. Best. He's good for 3. Aaron Best, Canadian. That sweet left-handed stroke. And Zisis Zarikopoulos is coming in as we see the 3 from Curry, and then The three off the dribble from Best. Well, he gets rid of the ball quicker this time. Just waits at the top. He's facilitating things at the moment. Nice pass, almost. Quan Lake, young player, 22-year-old, just out of college, Arizona State. Shizas to Choklas, all the way to Shizas, but it's out of bounds, and misunderstanding there. Expecting Shizas to come high was Choklas, and I'm sure he's explaining that to Sarikopoulos. As Captain Margaritas, he's got a big role to play tonight. His team currently down by 2 at home. Lost last week to Besiktas. PAOK Szombathely won in overtime at home versus Dijon, but they haven't won on the road yet in the Basketball Champions League. Pearl again is trying to get young Quan Lake involved. I said last week in commentary I want to see more from this young man, but he just seemed very passive there. He had to have an outstretched hand to make the catch, but that play was set up for him. He needs to grab the ball, use his length, 2 meters and 8, to catch and throw the ball down. And the crowd of Szombathely in full voice and in good humour. Great to see the Basketball Champions League. 32 teams in the regular season. 16 will go forward to the knockout stages. And just short for Curry, and he's got to be careful. And that's exactly what coach Gashby Okun did not want. Curry's missed his own shot. He's gone for the offensive rebound. Best goes to the floor. Wasn't much contact, but there was enough, and now he's going to have to sit for a long time. We may not see him until second half of the third. So somebody else from PAOK Szombathely will have to step up. Margaritas against Washington. Inside, Margaritas, and out of bounds. Wiggins couldn't grab the ball before it went out of bounds on the bounce pass along the baseline. Good camera angle there from the guys. 4 turnovers, PAOK. Just 2 turnovers for Szombathely. And strong move by Zilard Benke. Great experience for Benke and for Varady. Of course, they are international players, but for them to play at a high-level European competition. So top 4 teams from the 4 groups make up the round of 16, so you need to be in that top 4. 5th and 6th, you can go in the FIBA Europe Cup. 7th or 8th. 8th is where PAOK are at the moment. 6th is where PAOK Szombathely are. If you're 8th, 7th or 8th, your European dream is over for the season. The regular season will finish in mid-February, then we'll go into the international break for Eurobasket qualifiers and other continental qualifying competitions for the national teams. And then the round of 16 and quarterfinals will commence in March. And this year they are best of 3, not aggregate, best of 3, which will create extreme excitement. And the final 4, the winners of the quarterfinals, final 4 in May. Best, big time move, big time block by Quan Lake. They need more of that. Offensive rebound and put back by Aaron Best. Lake just didn't get a body. Washington and Lake in together just didn't get a body on the player. Now what can they do now? Zoltan Pearl just threw it up, and this time Quan Lake with a much more difficult catch and finish somehow got it done. Great heads up by Zoltan Pearl in the first place. And the block. And here we go in fast break mode. Wide open three for Pearl is long. Offensive rebound by Verardi. Might be an offensive foul. Good play by Verardi. And that is a foul by Best. So baseline out of bounds. Hooker, catch, just off. Quentin Hooker, 24-year-old American, in the game there. Had good minutes last week in the win over Dijon. 3-point lead at the moment for the road team, Falco Szombathely. Adam Smith. Extra pass, Margarites for three, just off. And then rebound by Daquan Lake. He just needs to get some touches and make some positive plays. The youngest player on this roster, 22-year-old American. High screen, Hooker. Back outside, Washington for three is good. Really nice connected team play there by Falco Okano Szombathely. Washington with a three up top after the screen and roll that wasn't used by Daquan Lake as distraction. And another block. Daquan Lake is now starting to show what he can do, and that's a beautiful pass between the two Hungarian young guns. Benke to Verardi for the finish, and it's timeout for PAOK. This is nice. After Daquan Lake had taken the players in, leaving Washington open, and then a high, big-time block by Daquan Lake, and they're off and running for the nice two-man play between Benke and Verardi. Let's listen in to Coach Sharamilidis.
Even a sportsmanlike foul. Can we stop? We have fouls to give. They scored 40 points, and we have 5 fouls. It's ridiculous. 40 points with 5 fouls. Can you fight or not? Yeah. You want to give up? What? Let's go, guys, let's go. 4 down. 4 down for possession. Let's go.
More questions than answers there in the PAOK timeout. Coach Sharamilidis just imploring with his team to be more physical. They have nearly 40 points and only committed 5 fouls. It's a really good burst of play and energy by Falco Szombathely. And they keep the pressure up the floor. Why not play defense in your opposition's end of the court? Slow them down, give them less shot clock once they get the ball over the half. And Margarites was wide open there. Back to Smith. Through the gap. Extra pass inside. And nice drop over by Sarakopoulos. They need to respond now to the lambasting by their coach. Washington catch and is off. But long rebound by Verardi. 3 in the corner is long by Benke. I've seen a glimpse of what Daquan Lake can do. Missed a couple of passes inside that are intended for him, and he made the incredible play off the flip pass by Pearl, and then some blocks at the hoop which started the fast break. So let's see how he continues, the young 22-year-old American. Margarites guarded by Washington. Oh, nice wraparound pass and a left-hand throwdown by Zarakopoulos. Margarites with the pass right round the two bigs. Shots up, Hooker is good. Quinton Hooker taking his chance, averaging 8.9 points a game. Third in assists, but he got wide open and knocked down the mid-range too. Jaquan Lewis. Pace just slowing down. PAOK trying to get a good look. Margaritis all the way across. Smith, Lewis. Radi with a quick foul. And he's straight out. Radi's first foul. Oh, Smith, beautiful through the two defenders, but look at the rebound and flip outlet, which really started the fast break, just blew it into life. And that's Lewis's first foul. Filipovic back in. What can he bring to the game? Substitution. Antoine Wiggins coming back in. Former Lavrio player, of course, who PAOK lost to at the weekend by 4. Just throw it up and a big time throwdown. Daquan Lake, that is awesome. What a highlight play right there. Straight back to Margaritis. PAOK need to respond. Wiggins. Margaritis high off the glass, no good. And the ball remains. It will turn over to Falco Szombathely, and what a big time throwdown. Let's just see the ball going out as Daquan Lake getting much more involved. Benke just throws it up as he goes in behind Sarikopoulos, and there's no stopping him there. Just ducks inside, and Jaquan Lewis trying to get out of the way of the high-flying Lake. And that's getting caught up in the air, and Smith going quick, then slow, trying to get the foul. And Benke did well to avoid contact there. That's the problem with going up in mid-air, then making your decision or deciding not to shoot. Pearl looking at the back cut, but takes the hand off. Still Pearl, and he's fouled. He just slows everything down and invites the defender to try and block him. He's so smart for a young player. And following his career for the last 2 years, since Eurobasket 2017, I had the pleasure of commentating on him in the group stages, and he is evolving into a top player. He's learning from the likes of Adam Hanger. And he makes the three-point play. So 9-point lead for Szombathely. Are they going to get their first win on the road? If they do, PAOK will be on a 2-game losing streak after winning 3 in a row. Lewis, extra pass, Smith, good closeout, good reaction. Do they get the... No, they don't get the rebound, because Wiggins right there. #1 rebounder for PAOK, 5.6 rebounds. Catch and shoot is good for Zilar Benke. He is playing so well for his club tonight. 9 points, 2 of 4 from behind the arc. 10-point lead for the Hungarian outfit, Szombathely. Wrap-around pass, Lewis, shot fake, attacks, and blocked again by Daquan Lake. And again, 2 blocks for the price of 1. Alley-oop is stopped, thwarted by Egakese, and this team is different with Daquan Lake totally engaged in what he's doing. He is a serious rim protector at one end and a slam dunk specialist at the other. Timeout here in Thessaloniki. supporters, they're loving this. It's just some dynamic play. And at both ends to Quan Lake. 2 years at Arizona State, averaged 4.5 points a game, 3.7 rebounds, 76.6% from the field. This is his first professional contract, and he's starting to make some noise here in the Basketball Champions League. Benke, back out to Filipovic. They've got a nice balance. 4 Hungarians and young Lake. Zoltan Pearl just missing, but there's a fat whistle. Again, inside-out dribble, just changing the pace, changing direction, and drawing the defender onto him. It's not always about going 100% speed-wise. You've got to have a couple of gears. So PAOK in team fouls. He makes the free throw to Quan Lake. 75% from the free throw line this year. 4.3 points a game, 3.8 rebounds. Well, things are going to change tonight. He misses the second. 5 points, 5 rebounds, 4 blocks, 1 turnover. Now it's a timeout for PAOK. 15.8 seconds remaining. They will want to get a good shot and finish this half strongly. Falco Szombathely are in control at the moment.
Now listen. Now listen. The ball, we play normal free game. Just that Benke stay like a foreman, okay? But we have to come here, okay? That you will not make some pure bullshit, okay? To here. When you come here, protect from this aggression, and then check. Just check one thing. Who will be 5 men? Probably 5 men will say, listen to me, Filipovic go away, and the guy, Margariti, say, play 1-on-1, okay?
That's good tactical play by PAOK. He saved his timeout. And they've got another chance from the baseline. Radi to inbounds. Zoltan Pearl up against Smith. Back out to Filipovic. Against Zarakopoulos. Filipovic. He's going to take the three. He's going to make the three yet again. Right at the end of the second quarter. Last week, he made the massive three at the end of overtime to win the game for Falco Szombathely. He's at it again. And Falco Szombathely are in control. They lead at half-time versus PAOK, 51-37. Filipovic right in front of his adoring travelling fans. Stretches the lead, and Quan Lake, he'd be happy with his half's work, and so will his coach. Here's Szombathely, 71% from the line, 57% from 3, 8 from 14, 50% from 2. Rebounds, 9 and 12 offensive rebounds, PAOK leading that. 9 assists to 3. That's a big differential. 3 assists, they've got to address that, PAOK. They're averaging 16.6 assists up until this game per outing. So, top scorers, Knowles, Smith and Best for PAOK. Filipovic yet again, Benke and Pearl. 3 young Hungarians for the Hungarian League champions, Falco Szombathely. Well, I hope you're enjoying the first half here. It's been great effort. Falco Szombathely have not won on the road. They're in pole position to do that this evening here in Greece. PAOK are in dire straits if they don't turn things around quick. They're at the foot of Group D, and they will remain there if they lose this. During half-time, there'll be highlights, then there'll be the top 10 plays, the current Basketball Champions League top 10 plays, which I'll leave you shortly to enjoy. But please do download the Basketball Champions League app. It'll have all the information you want, from podcast, press conferences, highlights, some really good articles. There's power rankings, which Igor Kurasic has so much fun with. Teams that are first, Ike are at the moment right up there. Falco Szombathely aren't far behind. They're in the top 10, so and PAOK towards the bottom. And that's all judged on your domestic and Basketball Champions League form. But please download that, and I really hope you're enjoying the coverage here. At the moment, Falco Szombathely are on course for their first road win. Don't go anywhere. We got a real good one here in Thessaloniki, Greece.
Some better looks. They have 5 3-pointers now in the game as Cousins pulls up in the mid-range. Doesn't get to Sean Thomas. Goes in and cleans up with the throwdown. And it's bounce pass to Justis.
Banks goes in, throws it up, it goes! How did he make it? Adrian Banks got fouled, just threw it over his head.
Three-on-two break, just have to find the open man, McKissick. Oh! Take that, says McKissick. Unless they can tick it over now, it's going to be undone. Ross, watch out. Oh, just spikes it.
Back to Franguera. And good hustle. Brandon Brown is going to fly in. Oh, he's going to get swatted by Konate.
Not in this house, he says.
They attack the closeout, Hornsby. Oh, what a throw down! Keith Hornsby.
Brown now Banks off the goal. Oh, lovely pass. Stone throws it down. Tyler Stone with the finish.
What a rejection by Johnson.
Misses the first, and they need to foul. They get it back for the three. Oh, it's good. The three is good. Marco Filippoli. That's why he was in the game. Zoltan Paul to make the two. Filippoli has made the three. There is Szombathely's game leaders. Filippoli 10 points, Lake 5 rebounds, and he's got 4 blocks as well, and Benke 3 assists. Welcome back here to Thessaloniki, and a Outstanding effort by the Hungarian visitors, Hungarian league champions, and currently at the top of the Hungarian National League. Got a great core of young Hungarian players, have all played together at junior level as well, and now making strides in senior level. 10 points for Filipovic. 2 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line. And he is an emerging talent. Very young as well, 23, as I said, pre-game. He's 23, Verardi, Pearl and Benke, 24. And over to PAOK, game leaders. Knowles, 11 points. Knowles, 7 rebounds. Lewis, 2 assists. Zane Knowles averaging 6.9 points a game, 5.5 rebounds a game. Second on this team behind Wiggins. He's had a really big first half, the first quarter more so. Then Daquan Lake just took over. It's going to be a real good challenge between those two. 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block for PAOK's Zane Knowles. Knowles played with Salt Lake Stars, South Bay Lakers, Wisconsin Herd, and with Etoile and Chartres in France. Now, his job is to slow Falco Szombathely down. That's 51 points in a half. Falco Szombathely. Just 3 assists for PAOK. And only 4 turnovers. They've only had 4 turnovers. Falco Szombathely. Only 3, so it's a really low turnover game. Six more assisted baskets for the Hungarian leaders, but when you've got players like Zoltan Pearl, they've got players on that team that are happy to pass. They haven't got a pure point guard, but in the modern day and age, they aren't pure pass-first point guards, but they certainly have it in their locker, Falco Szombathely. Zoltan Pearl is their leading assist man for the season. 5.4 assists a game, and in last week's memorable win versus Dijon, he had 16 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. And the missed free throw that he had against Dijon, then getting his own rebound, taking it off Chasson, who'd had a really good game, but he made a mistake there. He got stripped, and then to Hooker, and then one more pass to Filipovic in the corner to knock down the shot. But ultimately won the game. PAOK losing to Besiktas, who are just one place above them in this table. They've just desperately got to try and turn things around here. Over halfway, game day 9 of 14 game days in the regular season. And they've got to get some energy. They've got to get the foreign impulse. Have got to be playing at a high level, along with the Greek players like Margaritis, Shizas, Choklas. They're a very different team, PAOK, to Falco Szombathely. They're very experienced. There's not any youth that's on the floor for PAOK. I say youth, raw youth, like your 22-year-old Daquan Lake, 23-year-olds. Filipovic, and 24 in Benke, Verardi and Pearl. Let's see if the PAOK experience can outlast the youth and exuberance of Szombathely. The 3 is just out by Jaquan Lewis. Hooker in the game, he starts. Ron Curry on 4 fouls, don't forget. Filipovic hands off to Zoltan Pearl. Back to Filipovic. He's guarded closely. They won't want him to get going again. An attack along the baseline. By Reddick. Nice square up, rip through an attack, and Knowles couldn't stay with him for speed there. Reddick to Pearl. Nice drop off for Washington, beautiful pass. All the defense, for Reddick, all the defense went to Zoltan Pearl and he just found a wide open rolling Javonte Reddick. Leading scorer, leading rebounder for Falco Szombathely. Jaquan Lewis, defense steps out, he's got Reddick on him. He attacks the big man. Wiggins, left hand is good. Nice finish by Antoine Wiggins. Just caught the ball on the baseline as the closeout approached him. He just attacked. In fact, Javonte Reddick waited for him and he's gone up and around him. 25 points last week, 7 steals. Antoine Wiggins, 30-year-old American. Can this be the start to get PAOK moving in the right direction? Full court pressure. Smith. Double team comes, but Pearl deals with it. Benke back to Pearl. 13-point lead for Falco Szombathely. Pearl inside. It was easy, but Reddick couldn't finish, almost too casual. Ideally should have gone up and just thrown that down. Best. Left-hander goes right, still Best. Having to kick it back out. Jaquan Lewis asking Knowles to screen, he does. But that bounce pass was tough catch. And now Benke with a throwdown. Zillard Benke. And this young team are marching potentially towards their first road win of the Basketball Champions League season. Adam Smith pulls up for 3. No good. Knowles again. Great strength shown by 77 in white. He's a real highlight for them tonight. 13 points, 6 of 7. 86% from 2-point range, but all his shots are within a few feet of the hoop. As Reddick with a really nice reverse layup attacks Knowles, who can't deal with him. So immediate response to the Knowles basket by Reddick. High screen by Knowles. Lewis attacks the closeout. Knowles can't handle the pass. Smith retrieves. Inside, Knowles attacks the baseline. And there's a collision up high between Reddick and Knowles. I think Reddick will get the foul. Knowles will go to the free throw line. It's Reddick's second foul. Knowles just can't get the shooter's touch there. That was interesting. He went to shoot it and then faked the shot. His players then stepped in. So sideline possession, that's not what they need. PAOK, especially with Knowles making the shot. Pressure on Hooker. They've got to try something. Lewis is right there. On Lewis, almost getting the steal. Best came in to help as well. Now they get it in, Benke. Reddick, hook up. Filipovic into Reddick. Squares up, backs Knowles down, and a right-hand jump hook. Really clever by Javonte Reddick, using all of his 206 centimetres to good use there. Aaron Best Goes the other side of the screen. Foot violation. Ball will stay with PAOK. Jaquan Lewis. Rakopoulos, best. Goes baseline and good defense by Szombathely. And the shot's up by Smith. There's a whistle before the shot, which hit the side of the backboard. And Filipovic just on the closeout, couldn't control himself there. Good hands initially by Benke, and then Filipovic took the fake by Smith and fouled him. So Smith will go to the line for 2 shots. And makes the first. %87 free throw shooter for the season so far, Smith. And he's 100% tonight, and they're going to need more of this. They're breaking the press, they're just double teaming the ball handler. But there is a gap between the press and the rest of the defenders, which Szombathely are able to get into those gaps mid-court. Jaquan Lewis questioning the call there. Ball's into Redick. And did Redick touch it out first? Zoltan Pearl in motion. Ball's knocked loose by Adam Smith. Zoltan Pearl, guarded by Besh, rips across, but he's taken away by Lewis. Jaquan Lewis misses the layup. Good effort by Benke getting back. Filipovic to Pearl, back outside. Benke is off for 3. They're playing with such poise at the moment and effort and intensity. Szombathely. Smith needs to get something happening. It can't just be all him. They need to move the ball around. Shots up, long, still loose. Still loose. And Benke gets the rebound. They're playing a great road game here. Falco Szombathely. Quinton Hooker, 24-year-old American. Zoltan Pearl. Nice bounce pass. But Redick decides not to shoot. He was in mid-air and just threw the ball out. Expecting someone to obviously to be there, but he was in good position just to put the shot up. Strange decision there. Scrambling defense from Szombathely. Filipovic nearly touched that above the rim. Zoltan Pearl just slowing things down. Filipovic is open. Benke flips it back out to Filipovic. Now there's time running down and he run out of court. And that's much better by PAOK. They've got to make these young players make decisions and maybe go where they don't want to go. And that was a good effort by PAOK defense there. Catch and shoot is just off. And Redick with the rebound. Quinton Hooker. Redick. To Zoltan Pearl. Hooker. Zoltan Pearl in motion, but doesn't get it. Inside. Redick with the throwdown. That's much better by Javonte Redick. No one's stopping that shot. But just good decoy cuts. They make cuts knowing they may well not get the ball to get somebody else open. And that's a great attitude to have for this Szombathely team. 61-44 they lead on the road. Nice job by Wiggins. He just can't get the shot to go. And Filipovic again with the foul on the shot. He's coming over a bit late. And coming down, and Wiggins sold the fake really well. And that was definitely a foul, Marco. That won't be on the tough calls this week, even though he's having a quiet word with the ref. Antoine Wiggins. 2 of 2 from the line tonight. Former graduate of College of Charleston. Joined PAOK this year. Good pressure again, and well done to Szombathely for breaking through the press. Now Pearl at mid-court. Screen comes, doesn't use it. Filipovic, time is running down. They need to let the shot go, which they do, and it's just off. And again, offensive rebound by Zoltan Pearl. Right place, right time. He just gets in and around the ball. And again, it drops into his hands. Shots up. No ball movement there, but again. And that's really clever. His hand was in his own court, but he kept his feet in the front court, Benke. And they're going to finish with a big-time slam by Javonte Redick. First, there was the smart play, then the explosiveness from Javonte Redick off another assist by Szombathely. At the moment, PAOK are in big trouble of losing at home and remaining rock bottom in Group D. Nice pass by Pearl. At 6'5", 1m95. He can see over most defenses. Let's listen in to the PAOK timeout.
Don't rotate before he passes. He penetrates. This is there. You are under the basket and you penetrate. You don't see what's going on. Guys, before he dives, before the big dive, we have to check here, because otherwise he will be alone over here. We have to check.
Interesting stat there. The bench points tied at 21, and they were exactly the same coming into this game as well.
Pass the ball front because they're going to hit. Okay, pass to you. 31.
27.5 to PAOK, 27 to Szombathely per game. And there's the points by quarter. 25-16, second quarter. Win by Szombathely, and they're leading this quarter by 3. They're in control on the road, and it's got to help having those travelling fans right behind their bench, enjoying the evening, enjoying Falco Szombathely's play here. Just to repeat, as I said pre-game and during the game, they haven't won a road game yet. They're 4 home wins and 4 losses on the road. At the moment, this is a very good chance they're going to get their first road win. Choklas kicks it out. Good defense by Szombathely, really chasing everything down. But sometimes great offense will be great defense, and Aaron Best gets 2 back for PAOK. Zoltan Pearl uses the Redick screen, who dives to the bucket inside. Perfect pass, but perfect defense to match. And Wiggins hits the floor hard. Redick just brought the ball down to his waist area to then elevate. And Wiggins and Sarakopoulos were right there to intervene. Good play by PAOK. They need more of it. And just to get into a flow offensively, Baradi is guarding Smith, trying to deny him the ball, but it's so tougth. PAOK leading scorer. Just pulls up at the free throw line. He knew he'd scored it as soon as it left his hands. He's just got that rhythm shot. More pressure by PAOK. They've got to keep it going. Only 13 down, under 2 minutes remaining in the third. Hope you're enjoying the action here on livebasketball.tv. Filipovic leaves the ball behind. And it comes off him. Just one dribble too much from Marco Filipovic there. This thing's getting a little bit tougher for him. He's had such a good run the last couple of games, hitting the game winner last week, hitting some big shots tonight in the first half. Smith hesitates. Smith throws it up and almost gets over the front of the rim. Nice hesitation. Quick, slow, quick. Just cause some confusion and cause Benke to commit his second foul there. This is where they need to get back into the game. PAOK from the free throw line. 8 of 11 so far tonight. Adam Smith remains perfect. 5 of 5. Penny for the thoughts of coach Cheryl Ambidis. More pressure on this young side as Ron Curry back in the game with 4 fouls. He's got to be very careful. He can see out this 1 minute 15 without a further foul, because if he does foul again, he's gone. They will need him down the stretch. PAOK are going to make a run. Sarakopoulos does make the steal, but I think he had his hands on Javonte Redick, who is quite happy with that. Look, you can see Sarakopoulos is wrapping his right arm around the waist of Redick, and that's the correct call. Sarakopoulos needs to keep calm. Does not need any technical fouls or any freebies given to the opposition. Baradi to Ron Curry. 1 minute remaining in the third. Basketball Champions League all the way across. Benke is off. Good effort. Plenty of offensive rebounders in there for Szombathely. Baradi, high screen by Redick. Across to Benke, attacks the closeout. Ball's loose. Just too much fizz on that pass, that kick out. Do attack with pace. 13 offensive rebounds for PAOK. 12 for Falco Szombathely. As the singing of the PAOK fans rings around the PAOK Sports Arena. Wonderful place to play basketball as Apollo Choklas has the ball for PAOK. Smith tacks, steps back, hangs in the air. That's outrageous by Adam Smith. Baradi thought he had him, but he just hung in the air for that extra half a second and knocked down the shot from the free throw line. Game clock is off. Ron Curry, decisions to be made. Redick rolls. PAOK have a foul to give. Sarakopoulos commits that foul. Be careful these days making those fouls, but it's not intentional, or clearly not intentional. You have to be going for the ball. You can't just grab someone's arm now, otherwise it gets called intentional. So 7.7 seconds remaining. Egakizi is in. He's played very few minutes tonight. 7 minutes. Curry, shot clock running right down. Curry almost loses his foot, puts it up, no good. And time expires at the end of the third. And it was a good end to that quarter for PAOK, and they desperately needed it. After a 17-12 third quarter, it's PAOK 54, Falco Szombathely 63. Here's some highlights. Reddick just gets inside with a nice jump hook. He made a good dunk as well after that. Just, there it is. Once he gets inside and gets him behind the defense and they time the pass to him, he's unstoppable. Nice job by Quinton Hooker with the jump pass, giving some encouragement to his teammate. And Zoltan Pearl this time. Both the help came. Sarakopoulos came off Reddick. No one helped across. And that's the net result, right in the bottom of the net. Javonte Reddick rocking the rim here in Thessaloniki. And that was tough because Best got a finger in the eye, or there was plenty of contact there. And that was really good by Adam Smith, just easing Verardi off him and then step back to create the space. And this was even more outrageous. Hands in the air, great core strength and concentration to knock that down. That's an elite move from the PAOK's leading scorer. Averaging 17 points a game. They're going to need more than that from him tonight. He's on 16 at the moment, so he should get there as families hope and pray and the build up to the festive season. It's great to see families here enjoying the Basketball Champions League. So many Hungarian supporters you can see in the crowd in their yellow outfits. It just creates a superb atmosphere. Game day 9, Basketball Champions League. Falco Szombathely in black and PAOK in white. Szombathely from Hungary. The Hungarian League champions have a lead. Inside, but can't get it to go, but they do with the second attempt. Ron Curry with the score. Any way will do for Szombathely to get over the line. It's going to take a lot of hustle plays from both teams to get it done. Long range is off by Smith. Curry. Just got to be very careful. Long way to go. He's on 4 fouls. Reddick. That back cut wasn't on. Smith inside and the throwdown. And Twain Wiggins. Nice quick pass ahead by Adam Smith. He's third in assists for PAOK as well as being their leading scorer. Wiggins up to 9 points. Zoltan Pearl loses it. That's the only problem with that hesitation. They're wide open. Smith blocks at the hoop by Washington. I think they're going to call it as a score. And PAOK are on the run. He's blocked it against the backboard. His hand has hit the backboard, Washington, and a quick timeout for Falco Szombathely. Let's listen in to Gashby O'Corn.
Not falling, protect the ball. We have to, listen me, we have to play aggressiveness, okay? We have to organize aggressiveness. You understand or not? And patient and score this easy layup. But one more time, come back and start to defend. Guys, result is active. We are leading here. It's on us. Okay? Okay? Let's go! Precise on pick and roll. Precise spacing. Hey, precise screen. Let's go to roll.
Just a bit of technical at the end there. Pick and roll, precise spacing. But he's just telling the guys, you're okay, you're leading. Control the game, make your layups. The same things that many coaches and many junior coaches and many basket coaches would say to their charges. to their players. Make the shots you should make. Certainly on the pick and roll, they need the spacing. They've got plenty of outside threat. They've got to ask some questions of PAOK, who continue their full court pressure. Need to take the game to this young Szombathely team, and again the full court pressure worked. Powell stepped towards the ball and Ron Curry threw it over the top, and that's not the start. And again, Pearl was so close to the sideline there. And the PAOK fans have really found their voice now. Just 5 turnovers for Szombathely. Inbounds by Chuklas. Smith catches Ferradi, spins past Ferradi. Good help, great help by Washington, but back inside, Sarakopoulos can't get it. He gets his own rebound and he's fouled right at the rim. This is Sarakopoulos getting active. Right hand jump hook. Wiggins tries to keep it alive. And that's a foul on Reddick. Second foul. Averaging 5.5 points a game, just 50% from the free throw line. The lead is 6. And more pressure. See what they're going to call that. Foul on shot class. Too much contact there. So, same set again for PAOK on the defensive press. They're just going to react to where the ball goes. They get it in, back to Zoltan Pearl. Pearl. Temporary double team there by Best. A lot of noise here in the PAOK Sports Arena. High screen, Daquan Lake is in the game. Curry. Curry goes up strong, no good. And Sarakopoulos with a great save. Adam Smith pulls up for 3. Good! 3-point game. PAOK have dragged themselves back into this game. And now they're the favourites to win this. Ferradi. Noise really ramping up. Zoltan Pearl, he needs to stay cool and calm. Make the right decisions. Ferradi for 3 is fouled by Choklas. That's massive in the context of this game now. Choklas again just overzealous on his exterior defense there. Follow through, and Ferradi's gone down, and obviously to sell it, but this is clutch shooting. Just pull up right in the face of the defense. And Ferradi misses the first. He made the this would be the second, I think. I think he made one when we were off camera. Massive moments now for this young player and young team. And he makes the shot. It's a 2-possession game. Now pressure from Szombathely. Choklas. Hand off by Smith. They just got to keep moving the ball around. Wiggins. Back to Smith. Hooker's now chasing him. Attack by Smith. Right over the top of the hoop. He is becoming unplayable. Take away the three, he attacks the gap, and he gets right to the hoop. 3-point lead, Szombathely. Handoff for Hooker. High screen by Lake. Just thrown up. But that was in between an alley-oop and an attempted shot. And PAOK can tie the game with a three. Choklas. Sarikopoulos is fouled by Daquan Lake. Good play by Sarikopoulos. This is a baptism of fire for young Daquan Lake. He did a great job in the first half. Falco Szombathely were more in control there, and he's having to come out. Excuse me, it's time out here in Thessaloniki. So he's going to learn very quickly. And we'll see what we can learn from this Szombathely timeout.
One more time. In my opinion, we are now living without easy basket. Yeah. We cannot defend, we cannot even one time come to easy basket. We have to play. We have to survive, okay? Hey, okay? Listen me now. If I show you zero, you step in zone. If I show you this, you step in yellow. You understand it?
Let's go. Get the Arnold.
They're going to try and mix it up as the PAOK fans, and of course, as you can see, the yellow shirts and vests of the Szombathely fans, creating a wonderful atmosphere. And you could hear Coach O'Connell saying, we'll go zone if we have to. They've got to try something to slow down Adam Smith. He's on a tear. He's on 23 points now. He had a big game at the weekend as well, as Sarikopoulos, not the smoothest of strokes, but he knocks it down. These are big minutes for this is 29-year-old Greek, 2 meters 12, and he makes both. That's massive. 1 point game. Can Szombathely respond? Hooker, a lot of pressure in the front court. Double team comes, they pass over the top. Ferrari to Hooker, he brings it out, but there's a lot of time taken off the shot clock. Daquan Lake steps out, screen, rolls. Oh my goodness, that's the way to respond. As smooth as you like. Couple of handoffs, Daquan Lake sets the screen and dives to the bucket for the big time slam. 2 point leads on Szombathely. Best, no good. Catch and shoot is just short. Defensive rebound by Verardi. Another thriller in the Basketball Champions League as the story of the regular season continues to evolve. Daquan Lake, will they do the same? Sets the screen, they don't go to him. Shot clock running down. Someone's going to have to put the shot up. Pearl, and he's fouled on the floor. Definite foul by Sarikopoulos, but there was help there. He could have handed Pearl over. It's his third foul. Neither team in. One more foul for PAOK, and they are in team fouls. 5:38 remaining in the fourth. Zoltan Pearl. Spear of the attack right across. Quinton Hooker is good for three. What a response by Falco Szombathely. Absolutely top-level play by the Hungarian champions and current league leaders. Nothing but net. Timeout, PAOK. Showing such resilience. Let's listen in. That's Szombathely showing so much resilience there. Let's listen in to the PAOK timeout.
We play for down. We feed Vangelis. Try to set the screen. Adam for you. If you don't have the pass, cut, replace. Come get your for Adam. Sorry, for Aaron. Aaron, you will come high and you will run. Okay? Okay, guys, in general, pick and roll. We need pick and roll, middle pick and roll. If they catch against him, try to pass front. Okay? Come on, guys.
The crowd that were PAOK were on their feet, singing their songs, and look now at the Falco Szombathely fans. They are loving every minute of this. What a roller coaster ride the Basketball Champions League season is. They won in overtime at home against Dijon. They lost against their closest rival in the Hungarian league, Kormen, at the weekend, and now travel to Greece against PAOK. Were leading comfortably, were challenged to within 1 point, and now they have a 6-point lead. How can PAOK respond? Best coming all the way across, Sarakopoulos to Lewis. Into the corner. Closeout is attacked. Floater over the top. Right at the shot clock buzzer end. No good, and Szombathely can retake control. There's some resemblance of it. It's so difficult to call this one. Hooker, all dribble by him. Shots up. And it's good for three. Washington hits another three for Szombathely. Just brilliant play by Szombathely. Then PAOK, and now defensive block. It's to Quan Lake, another block. He goes to the hoop. Quan Lake with another block. That's 5 now by the young American. And Lewis couldn't get into position for the charge. That is massive. Captain of PAOK Margaritas right out on the closeout, but it wasn't enough. Devon Washington, 6 points. That was his second three-pointer. And coach Gashby Okul must be so proud of his group. Into Quan Lake casually and calmly knocks down his free throws. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 blocks. That's a good stat line for the young Arizona State graduate. First professional contract, a good place to learn with other young international players. Slightly more experienced players like Reddick and Curry. And of course, Hooker's only a couple of years older than Lake. So this team, if they can keep them together, have some real potential. 10-point lead again. And 1 point lead. PAOK did so well to get there. It's a 9-0 run for Szombathely in response out of that timeout. Gashby Okul. Margaritas inside, no good. And the two Greek players trying to connect, and the ball just ends up out of bounds. This is tough times now for PAOK. They're bottom of Group D in the Basketball Champions League. They're only 1 game off bottom place in their domestic league. 1 game ahead of Aris. There's only 2 teams below them. The way they clawed their way back into the game as Lewis is fouled. Lewis commits the foul, excuse me. I just thought there was light at the end of the tunnel for them. Jaquan Lewis commits his 4th foul, and you can see their shoulders have slumped. Energy's gone out of the players slightly for PAOK, having worked so hard to get the deficit down to 1. They find themselves 10 points down with Quinton Hooker on the line for Falco Szombathely. Quinton Hooker, 3rd in assists. 73.3% from the line coming into this game. And he knocks down both, and that's massive. And they're almost going trying to achieve their first road win. Falco Szombathely, if they can hold on to this now 12-point lead. Smith off the high screen is good, but when Adam Smith's on the floor, you cannot breathe easy until that final buzzer has gone. Still got plenty of time for more drama in the Basketball Champions League. Berardi can't find a way through. Washington. Hook up. Now they're wide open for the three, and another one. Nothing but net. Devon Washington. Inside or outside, doesn't matter. He's up to 9 points. 60% from behind the arc. Smith, just, that's so tough. Holding off the defense off the dribble. And a deep two. They need more than just Adam Smith. 28 points. Way above his average. He can score in so many ways. But Devon Washington is doing the business for Falco Szombathely. 10-point lead for the Hungarian visitors and current league leaders and last year's league champions in Hungary. Attack off the dribble, pull up. Pearl not quite there. Good rebound by Sarakopoulos. Plenty of time, folks. Smith. They're just going to Smith every time, but good defense by Hooker. Szombathely needs to make somebody else try and score. Deep three is good for Lewis. Jaquan Lewis keeping PAOK's hopes alive of victory as they drag themselves back into the game. Yet again, Hooker versus Smith. Ticking down to 2 minutes remaining in the fourth. Washington hands off, or goes to hand off, but with a turnover. Good play, Wiggins running out of room. There's the runner. And they're calling a charge. Washington had got back. They were out of control, PAOK. And Best, I think, agreeing with the call. He felt he was out of control. And Washington just waited. Lapidis cannot believe it. That was a real moment to eat further into the Szombathely lead. And that's a good defensive play. Feet outside the restricted area under the hoop. I think the problem was they had the break, then Wiggins dribbled out to the left, and by the time he'd looked up, Washington was back. That's a really good effort. 2 meters 3, Devon Washington. Vontae Reddick back in the game. And now things are getting out of hand on the PAOK bench. And one of the assistant coaches has just been ejected. His frustration having got so close, and then the charge being committed, and there's so much passion especially in Greek basketball. And PAOK are so much of the artistry and the history of PAOK basketball, and just got too much there. For the coaching staff, and now there's real issues, and they've got to get control. There's still 2 minutes remaining, or just under. They're only 7 points down, PAOK. Pearl at the line, and they will get possession. And they're waiting until the coach leaves the arena. I think he has to leave the arena before they can continue. Referees just taking a moment to check that they've got everything right. Consulting with each other. checking with the table as well. Pearl at the line, just concentrating on his job. He can't get that to go. Will the technical, as it often does, fire up the PAOK team? And PAOK will be highly aware and on high alert regarding that. Averaging 14 points a game, Zoltan Pearl, just 7 today. But he averages a lot less on the road. He's averaging 17 points at home. Just 9 points on the road. .8 points at home, 9 on the road. So that's following the same process again for Zoltan Pearl, but 1 out of 2 from the free throws, and they get possession. PAOK in team fouls. Szombathely have 1 more to give. Can Falco Szombathely really make this count and get more breathing space between them and PAOK? Another 3, air ball. But look at Pearl, he can't quite get the offensive rebound to go. And the call goes to PAOK. And the crowd are really into this. It's becoming a very loud place to be right now. And can PAOK just 9 down? Lewis inside, no good. Sarakopoulos with the attempted rebound. Berardi under pressure. Hooker. Quinton Hooker with Aaron Best on him. Reddick, they're really running the clock down. Berardi, they need to put a shot up, turn around Jay. No good. Sarakopoulos with another rebound for PAOK. And Devon Washington called for the foul. Sideline possession for PAOK. Next foul for Szombathely. Whatever type of foul it is, it'll be team fouls. And Washington with the foul. So they need some magic. Smith way downtown, knocks down the 3. Adam Smith is unconscious. He's playing like a man possessed. But is it going to be enough? He's up to 31 points. His average is 17. Pearl nearly had it stolen by Jaquan Lewis. They chasing the ball. Pearl, they just got to keep 1 step ahead. Nice pass and finish. Javonte Reddick with the left hand. Lewis all the way across, wide open. Best for 3. He's good. This game is far from over. 5-point lead for Szombathely. Do not go anywhere, folks. Zoltan Pearl in the open floor. Berardi. Nice job. They've got to foul. The shot clock is the only clock that's running, and Jaquan Lewis is fouled out. With just 5 points. 2 of 9 from the field for Jaquan. 12.5 points per game average. So disappointing offensive output for Jaquan. And Quinton Hooker can finish this off for Szombathely, and he makes the first. Eight points, 7 assists. 19 assists now for Falco Szombathely. Nothing but net on the second free throw, and PAOK must be so proud. I said it earlier, he must continue to be proud of this young team. Put under extreme pressure by PAOK, and they have come back from allowing PAOK, or PAOK pressurising them so much they got back to 1 point ahead. Then they pushed on, then PAOK came back again, then the technical foul. The assistant coach from PAOK being ejected. And now we have the PAOK timeout. Let's listen in.
Set a screen for Aaron. He will come like this. If they switch, you will have the opponent on your back. So at that moment, you are running to set a screen for him, but we are looking for this pass. Second pick for you. In the corner. Okay, in the corner. Okay, the ball is here. The ball is here. You are setting a screen for Aaron. Aaron is leaving, and you are coming and get back after the screen.
It's going to need a minor miracle here, but
you don't have this pass. Try to see the alley-oop.
Szombathely. Szombathely believes. A lot of talk and frustration this time from Choklas. Got to get a quick shot and then an immediate foul. Immediate steal, ideally. And the ball's in, but look at Zoltan Pal. Another steal, and the layup, he's missed it, but right there. It's Varady, and at the end of the game, Varady's two is good. Zoltan Pal with the steal, misses the layup. And it's the Hungarians, Falco Szombathely, who have a massive road win, their first road win in the Basketball Champions League season. Final score, PAOK 80, Falco Szombathely 89. PAOK fought so hard to try and stay with Falco Szombathely, who played really well, 51 points in the first half. Of 19 assists, but PAOK got it back to 1 point deficit, but with clever timeouts by Gashby Okorn, the ejection of one of the coaching staff for PAOK, they couldn't recover yet again, and the inquest has already started between the players. They've got to stick together. They have so much talent on this roster, but the night belongs to the jubilant Falco Szombathely fans and how they've enjoyed their first road win. Here's the game statistics. And also the rebounds and assists, 19 assists. It's 11 assists more than PAOK. That's a real problem. 6 steals to 2 for PAOK. I don't think the PAOK fans are appreciating Szombathely just sitting down and enjoying the singing. Top scorers Smith, Knowles and Best. Redick, Varady, Benke for PAOK and Szombathely. And the fans sing to their players. And it's just a tradition they take on the road with them, and it's just a brilliant win. And look at the connection between the fans and the players here. What a night for Falco Szombathely. Record breaking for them. It's taken them 9 games. It's taken them 5 road games, but they've won. They've won here in Thessaloniki, and now PAOK, as for them, they are in deep, deep trouble at the foot of Group D, and they will be going to 3 and 6. Falco Szombathely will be going to 5 and 4, and very close to the top 4, I would think. And here's some of the highlights. Adam Smith on their run just took over, and you can see the big smile on his face. And then that was a massive 3 as well for Quinton Hooker. He really came to the fore. Ron Curry was in foul trouble. Hooker just, along with Devon Washington, and Daquan Lake had a great game tonight. A real sort of breakout game for him, showing what he can do when he's fully engaged and in getting himself in the right positions. A couple of big-time dunks and some massive blocks as well. And Washington with a couple of huge threes. 3 out of 6 from behind the arc. That's a bonus almost. He can clearly knock that shot down. Washington just 24.2% from behind the arc coming into this game. Just 8 of 33, so big improvement for him. Just in the nick of time, and as they're on the road here in Thessaloniki. And Adam Smith, I mean, that's really clever, keeping the defense off him, shielding the ball with his body and just knocking down the two. But he had a massive offensive game. 31 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals, but not enough for PAOK to get the victory. Using the high screen, or a couple of high screens there by Sarakopoulos to knock down the three, and that was lovely by Zoltan Pearl. He knows how to find his teammates. 4 assists, 4 rebounds, just the 9 points. But that's how it's been for him on the road. A lot less of offensive output for him. But that was a very dangerous pass. The steal, the missed layup, but Verardi right at the hoop to tip it in. And that's what it means to this young Falco Szombathely team. And time runs out, and they have won here on the road in Thessaloniki, beating PAOK, who remain in trouble at the bottom of Group D. Well, the fans are still here. They're going to enjoy themselves tonight. Here's the Group D standings. Falco Szombathely for the time being at the top. And with that win, because you get a point for a loss, PAOK temporarily up to 6th. But they are in deep trouble, just 3 and 6. Falco Szombathely 5 and 4, get their first road win of the season. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the Basketball Champions League. My name's Graham Hiscock. Stay right here on livebasketball.tv. Basketball Champions League all the way tonight and tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening.